Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
What happens next? Flea, when OG comes back.
The heart and soul of the defense. Don't tell me anything more about Mitchell Robinson being the heart and soul of our defense. He is not. He is the best offensive rebounder in the world today. He happens to be on our team, and he plays 17 minutes a game. I told you, I'm done talking about Mitchell Robinson because from a game-to-game basis, we don't know what we're going to get from him. From a game-to-game basis, if OG's not hitting shots, if he's not playing well on the offensive end, which he has elevated over the last couple of years, he is going to be a dog on the defensive end every single night, and he's been out for the last 2 to 3 weeks. So I just think from a realistic standpoint, we in a good spot. We in a really, really good spot. 13-7. If we get two games back, like OG is saying, and we 15-5. If we 15-5, that makes y'all feel better about Mike Brown. I don't know. Mike Brown ain't proved shit to me yet. He hasn't. I'm indifferent about Mike Brown. I don't want him gone, but I don't think we should be married to him, right? Because he hasn't proven anything yet. Give him an opportunity. Give him an opportunity to prove himself is where I'm at. I don't think he should be walked out the door if we shit the bed this year, or we don't eclipse what we did last year. I think that's ridiculous to do.
Well, I'll tell you why I'm giving him a chance, because here we go right here. I don't know how much time we got, but I'm clipping this guy up. Another random white man for Flea to learn and be like, Faye, don't ever show me this guy again.
I know who this gentleman is. I'm making my business not to listen to him. Go
ahead. He is. I'm not gonna lie, he is mad mid. These guys just go to the college and learn stats and read them off. But guess what? I'm gonna use them today.
Right. As a team, last year they were 16th in drives per game, according to NBA.com. They're up to 7th in drives per game this year. More drives means more help. More help means easier kickouts. Easier kickouts means more kickouts. More kickouts means more threes. The Knicks are generating 35.4 spot-up opportunities per game this season. That's the second most in the entire NBA behind the Miami Heat. Last year, they generated just 26.3. So more than 9 additional spot-up opportunities every game compared to last year. I wanted to dig into the play type data on Synergy because I wanted to come up with like a way of
We're not doing that. Anyway, that's what Mike Brown wanted.
You nerds could go listen to that nigga.
That shit is real proof that they went to college and they just looked up the stats and memorized them. You ain't even memorize them. You have a fucking thing on the board to read it all. You ain't even memorize your shit like that. I didn't want to memorize that shit, but they are 6th place. They're doing 6 more drives per game than last year. I think they're in 2nd or 3rd place in spot up 3-point shots, wide open shots. We're missing shooting. We don't have no knockdown shooter. I don't need a fucking stat to show me that. I wanted to flame this guy with that fake ass mullet. If you're gonna get a mullet, bro. Shit is trash. Number one. Number two, I did like the stats though. When he brought the Knicks, I had to watch it because he brought the Knicks up. Because Mike Brown instituted a lot of this stuff. We're not gonna play at the pace that the Miami Heat is playing. Miami Heat, Spoelstra took the Memphis Grizzlies coach style with the no screen shit, and now they're just running all over the place. And somehow, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were 2nd in the league in defense right now. Miami, and they play at the fastest pace. That shit is that's crazy. So
that's a standard. Spo has a standard.
I'm sorry.
Whether he's going,
they're 4th in the league.
But whether he's going to mix things up on the offensive end or not, he always gets creative on the offensive end because he always has different types of teams. That's just the greatness of who he is as a coach. But yeah, there's a standard over there. You're going to play defense. I don't care who you are. Even if you were known to not play defense, you come over here and you want to be on the basketball court, you got to play defense. This is just.
Yeah, you're right, Flea. I'm sorry. East Blue Drew. I absolutely apologize. Mikal Bridges is trying to set records on the New York Knicks while he's here. He had an amazing game. He's had an amazing month, it looks like. Tied for the lead in stocks, I had to learn that fucking stat. Steals plus blocks. Ooh. But it's real with him. And for me, that's, going back to the Giannis thing, someone like Giannis, he elevates that guy. Those are the guys he elevates, because Giannis offensively is going to be a grindhouse kind of offense. That's what it is. But maybe that's what you need around Brunson. Because we didn't get to the conference finals last year by playing some crazy systematic offense. I thought we should have made the conference finals the year before, and it wasn't a real systematic offense. Brunson made the conference finals with Luka and them. That wasn't no systematic. That was one-on-one him and one-on-one Luka. Maybe you do need a grindhouse style and then work on your defense, because it's too much to make up for with Cat and Brunson. And then you lose out with this Mikal Bridges performance. I can't front on him. He's a finesse style of player. We're not going to see 35-point nights from him often. So I got to give him his props, because, I get any chance we get, I'm shitting on him. I can't keep doing that, Flea, when he outstanding tonight and the whole month.
Yeah, but there's just a little more creativity in this offense, right? You said you want a grindhouse type style. Well, that's what we was doing last season. It was real grinded out. There wasn't a lot of ball movement. It was dictated upon what Jalen Brunson was doing with his matchup, and we play read and react from there. Now, we push and pace. We're trying to get open threes. We're trying to get in the paint. We're trying to get, driving kicks. Like the guy just like you just brought up, dude, how many spot up threes we get off of kickouts. So it's a completely different offense. It's a completely different approach to how we do this. I just think this thing is a work in progress. And I'm not ready to judge anything or anybody by after 20 games, 13-7. I understand who's not playing and all of that type of stuff. Listen, it's basketball. And y'all know me. I look at this thing a little different. I it's not that y'all don't, but I respect NBA players and the level that we at entirely too much for me to say I'm gonna walk into Orlando and because Banchero is playing, that's a scheduled win. I'm just not doing that. They have a lot of good players over there. Franz Wagner is playing his ass off. Jalen Suggs is playing well. Wendell Carter Jr. is playing well. They're well coached. Desmond Bane's a great addition, and he's figured it out. So I'm not about to start acting like, when we play these teams and they're down this superstar player that they're just supposed to be fooled. Boston handed us our ass tonight with no Jason Tatum. So, we gotta play defense. We gotta continue to stay creative, keep defenses on their toes, never be able to dictate what we're doing, and be able to say, oh, okay, that's what they were. We need to be able to keep defenses guessing. And, when we're able to do that, I think we're going to be just fine. And keep getting trust in our bench. If we ain't going to make no moves, we got to continue to instill trust in our bench. If you want Kolek, I don't think Kolek is strong enough to be that guy yet. But if you want him to continue to get better, you got to continue to put him in those positions. Starting him the second quarter of games, I love that. Right, starting him, or bringing him off the bench in mid-third quarters or whatever that was. I like that. If you're gonna play him, put him out there and see what he's really about. Yabusele, we've seen a sample size. I still think he's out of shape. I don't know what we're gonna really do with him. But when we look at our bench, from Hart to Deuce to Clarkson, you're not feeling Clarkson. I think Clarkson is gonna be vital down the stretch. Guys that can hit shots, guys that can get hot. You talked about the lack of shooting. If we're not going to go get shooting, we got to have some guys that are going to come off the bench and punch you in your mouth. Win a game on the road. Oh, everybody don't got it. Okay, Jordan Clarkson comes in game 3 on the road and has a 20-point game off the bench, and that helps us, advance or be a part of advancing, right? So I just think there's a lot of still moving parts here. I don't think nobody should be out the door yet. Again, if Giannis is on the table, you gotta pick up the phone and listen. But other than that, this is what we got this year, y'all, and this is how we gotta roll. And we 13-7, we fine.
And we're gonna have to get used to some things. Some of our stars are missing. He's a OG and Anunoby update. Insider drops major OG and Anunoby news. Senior lead NBA insider Rob Morrows broke the news on social media with a crucial update. Sources: New York Knicks forward OG and Anunoby is targeting a return to the lineup on December 7th, a home game against the Orlando Magic. Rob Morrow, that's what he's reporting. OG and Anunoby will be back, or he's targeting a return to the starting lineup on December 7th at home against the Orlando Magic. So that would be what? 4, 5, 6. That's Sunday, a home game against the Magic. Man, listen, Flea.
I like it. It's good to see him coming back.
Not against no damn Orlando Magic. Do that shit against the Hornets. Go run the track. Go run a track meet with them, man. Magic is tough, man.
That's tough, and we need him out there to play. The toughness that he brings with us, we need that. Franz Wagner all over us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need that no more. We need him out there. It's just our defense is too horrid right now for us not to be thanking the heavens to have OG and Anunoby back. It's too horrid right now. We don't get stops. We need him back for sure.
And that's a week before. It's 8 days before the trade, the alleged open trade deadline where players could be traded. I don't know if Mikhail's is available to be traded. Mikhail Bridges
Why would you
trade.
trade him?
Well, I'm saying, he's part of the rumor with for Giannis.
Yo, man. Until I see a potential deal out there, I'm not speculating on no players right now being moved, especially no glue guys. We need all the glue we can get. Go get the star, yes. Yes, go get the star. But, yo, glue guys ain't easy to come by. They don't make Alex Caruso's all over the place. Isaiah Hartensteins and niggas like that. They don't.
Just fall out the trees. Mikhail Bridges is he signed a 4-year deal, a 4-year extension in July. So he's not allowed to get traded until 6 months after his extension was signed. So that would be what? January or February? I would say January. I don't know. Yeah, it's and OG coming back December 7th, 8 days before some players are eligible to get traded. Karl Anthony Towns, like we reported earlier, he didn't sign an extension, so he ain't got that on his jacket. Flea, real quick, before we get out of here. If you had to guess, will Karl Anthony Towns be traded for Giannis by January or by the end of the year?
If I had to guess, I would say no. If I had to guess, I would say no. I don't see Giannis getting moved till the end of this end of the season. I don't see Giannis being moved at all this season. I just don't. Now, happy to be wrong because I love excitement in the NBA, right? I love newness too. So even if he ends up wherever he ends up, I'm a basketball fan at the end of the day. So I love, seeing him somewhere else. But right now, I don't see him getting moved, especially not for Cat right now. I don't see that.
I like what Hart said last game when he said, we're feeling real comfortable. Feeling real comfortable. They came out in the first quarter. It looked like they were real comfortable.
I loved it.
But I hate that Cat hasn't said any of those words since Mike Brown has signed that contract with the New York Knicks. He has never uttered the words "we're feeling comfortable." Even as Josh Hart was saying that he felt comfortable with this offense, Karl Anthony Towns said, "We're still learning." No, you still learning.
You're still learning.
Your ass might get traded December 15th, brother. If I had to guess, Flea, I'm 50-50 on it right now. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to put money on Giannis is moving. With the Knicks,
You got this Philly idea. I can't align with that.
Whether it's Philly or Cleveland, Cleveland is not doing shit.
I can't even. If I mess with this, right, Fabian? Even if it's the Eastern Conference, if it's the Knicks, if it's gonna happen, it'll just be the Knicks. It won't be nobody else. It won't be anybody else in the Eastern Conference. He'll go out with it. Nobody's gonna trade in conference for him. I don't think, aside from the Knicks. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I don't think we have a choice, man. I think Daryl Morey's out of his mind. What'd you say? Oh, Sugarman, you said Cavs looking at LaMelo.
Ew.
Bringing the Ball brothers together. Word? Where you seeing that? You got that some yo, Sugarman. That's some inside information.
Sugarman.
Let us know, Sugarman. What's going on? Inside info. The Ball brothers reunited in Cleveland before LeBron goes back over there. I can see them entertaining it because I don't see Garland working there. Like, how long has it been since Darius Garland?
I can see Garland being moved
out of there, bro. It's not like they're that far away from a champion with that talent. Like Donovan Mitchell, as much as I said whatever I said about him, he's still Donovan Mitchell. Jared Allen they soft. So even if they play going after Giannis, why not do that while you go after a LaMelo Ball, whatever it is you really want to go after? And then you gotta put pressure on Philly, because that's what they do.
I don't think there's a lot of teams that's in play for Giannis. That's the other thing I want to say. I don't think there's like this 29 team hunt for Giannis. I don't think. Maybe each team will reach out, but each team is not in position to go get Giannis. And they don't even have they're not even going to have the opportunity.
Sugarman, good job covering your sources. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do have an inside source. Yo, you sure you're not from New York, man? That was some slick New York talk, man.
We still ain't get our gifts. Niggas still ain't get our gifts.
Hold on, Flea. He said, yo, hold on. Let me see what Gil is doing real quick. And Gil threw a couple of dollars out here, man.
Oh, no, that's a fact. My fault, Sugarman. My fault, big dog. My bad. You my guy. You know you my guy. My fault. I'm greedy. I'm getting greedy. My fault.
Flea knows me well. When a man keeps his word, he's good as gold with me.
He did keep his word. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm
like a Lannister, man.
We rock with Sugarman.
ALLBALL TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.